Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We are all enjoying ourselves here at Rubens Furniture, and we are downtown today. We're going to talk a little bit about design and specifically a comfort sleeper. It's a tongue twister that has some interesting benefits to it. We're also talking hunting. So what a fabulous treat. We're joined by possibly two very familiar faces. This is Connie Markham and Shawn Gibbons, who are joining us as part of our Weekends in the Wild on Channel 57. How are you?
Good. And you?
Good. Great.
Thank you for having us.
We're so excited to not only have you here, but just have your show on our station. You have such a wonderful show. This is our second season of carrying Swiftwaters, and if you haven't caught it yet, it's such a fun show about their adventures in duck hunting, and I really recommend it. It's a fun show to watch on weekends. But we're also talking about getting families outdoors. Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit. Any fun activities coming up?
Well, we've got one coming up in the next two weeks, right? Up at Horicon Marsh. It's a Learn to Hunt program, and we recommend it to anybody that has any interest, not only in the outdoors, but engaging in any type of hunting activities. They have them very specific for the different species. This one we happen to be in, obviously, is waterfowl. They host it 3 times a year, and this one's also in conjunction with the youth hunt. So the class actually takes them through 4 or 5 hours of classroom identifying birds, identifying the different locations, all the rules and regulations. The federal wardens are there, the Department of Natural Resources are there, and then there's a lot of us volunteers that actually take the kids out.
They are mentors. It's a one-on-one mentor with the individuals. Have it be a young person or someone that's older, but it's one-on-one where you get to go out in the field and enjoy the hunt with them.
Oh, absolutely. And I imagine Chloe is there too. We didn't introduce her. She probably joins, right?
Yeah, this is Chloe.
Yep,
she goes everywhere with us.
Yeah. And last year we had two wonderful kids, Olivia and Andrew. Mm-hmm. They came up and we had them out. They both got a lot of action, got some birds down, and we just had a wonderful time, including their dad as well, who joined us on the hunt. And we're expecting the same type of thing this year.
Oh, nice.
So the event is Learn to Hunt.
Yep.
And it sounds like it's aimed at kids, but as a bachelor that hasn't started a family yet,
sure.
is that something that if I wanted to come out, or somebody that maybe isn't a kid or part of a family?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's open to all ages. If you want to get involved, the weekend that's specific for youth hunt is the 17th and 18th September, but then there's other dates that are available for the one-on-one mentor.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And let's talk a little bit about who, what, when, where, and why, right? We'll get down to the nitty-gritty for Learn to Hunt, offered by, you mentioned, the Wisconsin DNR throughout the state, so some of the basics there.
Wisconsin DNR, in conjunction with the Horicon Marsh, is putting this class on, as well as there are 4 or 5 different locations throughout the state. So go look at the Wisconsin DNR website. If you're outside of the state, there's Fish and Game throughout different states that offer it as well.
Wow, okay, great.
Cool.
You know your stuff.
Yeah, right.
And we can still check out Weekend in the Wild on Saturday and Sunday morning.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Please do.
We are
Please
part
do.
of a hunting show on Channel 57.
Wow, well, so exciting. So glad to have you guys, and what a fun event for you coming up and for the whole family. So
Yes.
we look forward to it. So
And
make sure you check out these guys on the weekends. And any big hunts coming up that you're excited about?
Our season actually opens next weekend with an early teal in Wisconsin.
Yep.
my
And then
goodness.
we start chasing birds from early teal here. We go down to Arkansas, and then we go into North Dakota and back into Wisconsin and down to Arkansas. So, which hunt is great? All of them.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
just nice to be out in the outdoors and enjoy it, and then to be able to meet all the people along the way. So
That's
we're looking
incredible.
forward to a great season.
No kidding.
And thanks for bringing Chloe on.
Yes, there she
Stole the
is.
show a
right?
little bit.
And how do you even, before we go, I want to touch on this really quick because the show is so great, and I got to watch last year, of course, and was wondering how do you prepare for these hunts? Like, how do you pick where you're going to go? I mean, how much planning goes into that?
It's season round.
Yeah.
So you look at water levels, the broods, nesting, weather, all takes place.
And we start looking at obviously how far we want to travel. So some days we do local hunts, also accessibility. Sometimes we'll have people that we bring with us and they have a hard time accessing locations, whether it's physically hearing, and even from if they're mentoring or not. So we'll take those in consideration. Obviously, we like to see a lot of wildlife. You know,
Right.
that's always the big deal, more than even getting bag limits or any of that stuff. So that's all taken into consideration. And then we take a trip out. If something doesn't work out in that location, we move. So we always have kind of a plan A, plan B, etc.
And you're videotaping the whole time.
Yeah, we
That's what I
self-video.
We do.
That's what I find so
We
incredible.
do it self-taping or
Yep.
self-video, so we run about 7 cameras almost all the time, and hopefully we get some shots that work.
You do an incredible job,
Yeah.
and those, thankfully, those animals aren't too camera shy.
That's
No.
right. Yeah,
They're in and out really quick.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, there's a lot of planning.
So exciting. We look forward to seeing what's coming up next on your show, and thank you so much for joining us, sharing Learn to Hunt, and you mentioned you can check out the Wisconsin DNR website for
Yeah.
some more
Correct.
Yeah,
information
great
as
program.
well.
Great
So
Yes.
program.
thank you so much. Connie Markham, Shawn Gibbons with Swift Waters.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you watch them on our station.
Great.
Thank you.
We're going to be
Thanks.
back with more Wisconsin Family here at Rubens Furniture after the break, so stick with us.